So I'll add an H1 tag, just saying Davies Burgers, because it didn't tell you what to put in it. So it's just say Davies Burgers here. Aye, Davies Burgers. Add some details to the form by inserting a P element below the H1 element. Write a relevant text input. If we want to create an input field in the form, we need the help of input element. The input element has a type attribute which determines how it renders on the web page and what kind of data it can accept. The first value for the type attribute we're going to explore is text. When we create an input element, the type equals text. It renders a text field the users can type into. It's also important that we include a name attribute for the input. Without the name attribute information, the input won't be sent when the form is submitted. We'll explain more about submissions and the submit button in the LaTeX. For now, let's examine the following code that produces a text in field. So form action equals example.html, method equals post, input type equals text, and name equals first text field. Here's a screenshot of how the rendered form looks like on the web page from a Chrome browser. Different browsers have different default rendering. We initially loaded it will be an empty box. After users type in the input element, the value of the value attribute becomes what is typed into the text field. The value of the value attribute is paired with the value of the name attribute and sent as text when the form is submitted. For instance, if a user typed in important details in the text field created your input elements important details. When the form is submitted, the first text field important detail is sent to example h.html because the value of the name attribute is the first text field and the value of the value is important details. We could also assign a default value for the value attribute so that users have a pre-filled text field when they first see the rendered form. So it's form action example.html, method equals post, input type equals text, name equals first text, and the value should be already pre-filled. So it'll be already pre-filled instead of putting. Time to put this knowledge into practice. Let's start with creating a login form for your user. Inside the provided form element, add an input element with a type of attribute of text. They can turn a smile like this into a smile like this in as little as 4 to 6 months. So choose fast, choose smart, choose smile. Start from home. Visit smiledirect.co.uk. Nothing compares to a real holiday, especially when you know that everything is taken care of. And thanks to the TUI Holiday Promise, you can book with confidence with free changes and COVID cover on all holidays this summer. Book your summer holiday with confidence. TUI, discover your smiles at all protected. I've created my own Willow corner and filled it with love. Try it now. So let's start working on the form. So it's input type equals text. Even though we're not submitting the form, let's develop some good habits by giving the input name attribute with the value of username. So name equals user name. Run.